Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Diana if you're new here, and if you're not new, welcome back. So this morning I was brainstorming content ideas and trying to just kind of get out of the little rut that the creative rut that I've been in. I was kind of like looking over other people's channels, trying to figure out like, what can I try to do? What can I bring you guys that will be of some value? And one video that caught my eye was about weight loss, and this is actually something that I have been currently going through. I've been on a little weight loss journey myself, and I figured that it would actually be pretty helpful if I created this video to share some of the strategies that have been really helping me, because this weight loss journey that I've currently been on has been one of the most difficult ones that I've ever had, in terms of it just felt like my body was not responding to the things that it once responded to. For instance, eating significantly less and doing more cardio and like all of these things that work for me and my body, they just were not working as well as they normally do. So I wanted to share the 5 things that I've been doing differently, and some of these things are things that you have heard, but these are things that have been helping me right now. And if there's anybody out there who's currently in the same boat, feeling plateaued, feeling a little bit stagnant or anything like that, then I hope this video helps you. So the first thing that I have been prioritizing is actually fasting. Intermittent fasting is one of the best things that you can do for your body. There are tons of benefits for it. You can research about it, you can look it up, but one of the things that I think is extremely beneficial, especially if you're trying to lose weight, is that when you are fasting, your body is literally burning fat. So that is the #1 tool that I feel has been extremely beneficial. Typically Mondays through Fridays I will do 16+ hour fasts. 16 to 18, it really just depends, but I try my absolute best to stop eating at a certain time, usually 6 or 7, and then I don't eat until the next morning at around 11, 12, etc. I prefer fasted workouts just because I feel better that way, and I feel like the later you put off your meals, it almost feels like you're gonna be eating more, because for instance, if you have breakfast at noon and then you have lunch like 2 hours, 3 hours later, and then you have dinner a couple of hours later, as opposed to having, you know, breakfast at 7 and then lunch at 12 and then having dinner, etc., like at 6, whatever you do. I personally feel like it works better for me. I feel like it's really beneficial if you're somebody who likes to eat a lot, and I'm definitely somebody who likes to eat a lot. I think intermittent fasting is amazing, and it gives you these benefits that you are not always able to see, but at the end of the day, fasting is amazing for you. The second thing that I have actually been doing that I've never really done before is not drinking during the week. And honestly, I really feel like that has helped immensely. I'm definitely somebody who enjoys a glass of wine at dinner every night, and during COVID, like obviously I would have wine like all the time, and during my weight loss journey I decided to not drink during the week, and I only allow myself to have a drink or 2 during the weekend. So I'll go out on Friday nights, I'll have my drink. Saturdays, if we go out, whatever, I'll have a bottle of wine during the weekend, like something like that. That has definitely helped eliminate a lot of excess calories. The third thing that I have started doing is going on a lot of walks. So I'm definitely a very like sedentary person. Obviously I'm a writer. I sit and I just write at the computer all day long, and I don't get that much movement in unless I go to the gym and do cardio, weight train and all of that. Like outside of that, I don't really like go anywhere. Sometimes I'll go to the store or something like that, but it's usually very little and very minimal walking, because everything is in walking distance of me. So if I actually want to do 10,000 steps, I have to like go out of my way for it. I have to take a walk in the morning, then take another walk in the afternoon, and potentially even go out during the evening to go get a few more steps in. But I've definitely tried to incorporate walking into my life a lot more than before, and I really think that has helped significantly, because it's just getting your body moving, it's getting your blood flowing, and it just really helps you be more active, especially if you are somebody who sits all day. Fourth thing that I highly recommend is actually getting out of your comfort zone in terms of fitness. So I'm somebody who like I love weight training and that's all that I ever want to do, and cardio. Like I genuinely enjoy cardio, but if you stick to one thing all the time, I feel like your body adapts to it very easily. At least in my experience, my body has adapted to it. And sometimes if you throw in something a little bit different every now and then, I feel like it just kind of like shocks your body. So what I have started implementing is hot yoga. Obviously, hot yoga is something that is, first off, very, very challenging because the room is so freaking hot. A lot of the poses are very like hard. A lot of the poses are really hard. It's just a very hard like sport. I used to do hot yoga all the time before COVID, and then COVID happened and obviously yoga studios have been shut down, and then recently they reopened, so I've started incorporating more of it into my life, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been the best thing ever. I'm enjoying it so much. So I highly recommend trying to find something that's maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone, something that your body's not exactly used to, but something that can be beneficial for your body. I'm also somebody who sucks at stretching. Like I'll go to the gym and I'll like jump into my workout and I won't stretch post-workout, which obviously is really bad for your body. So doing something like yoga in the middle of the week, or like sprinkling it in throughout your week, can be very beneficial, and it has been very beneficial for my body. I feel like it's just like getting that release of tension that it's been craving. The last thing that I wanted to share is something that I have been incorporating into my life fairly recently, but I feel like it's been really helping. So whenever I would diet, I would typically always try to eat very clean foods, and like for breakfast I would have egg whites and like oatmeal and, you know, a piece of toast with some Laughing Cow cheese, like very like minimal, very clean, very, I don't want to say not pleasurable, because I do enjoy those things, but at the end of the day, like egg whites are not very pleasurable to eat first thing in the morning. So I listened to a podcast and it was with this French woman. Her name was Ingrid something. I'll plop her name up here. But she was talking a lot about hormonal imbalances and how one of the biggest things that can cause hormonal imbalance in your body is eliminating pleasure out of your life. And I'm not saying that you should, you know, eat chocolate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day because that brings you pleasure. But I am saying that, for instance, if avocado toast and a nice sunny side up egg and some toast with some almond butter and bananas and honey, if that brings you joy and you don't eat it because it's too many calories, eat it. And then you're gonna be full, you're gonna be satiated, and you're not gonna go back to the kitchen looking for more stuff to snack on, looking for more stuff to eat, and as a result, going over your macros for the day. That's something that I've actually, like I mentioned, learned very recently, and it's something that I was honestly like scared to do, because I was the type of person who, like, I would not eat avocados and a whole egg in one meal because it would be too much fat for one meal, and then like I wouldn't be able to have like stuff later on. But now I take my food, I eat in moderation, I enjoy it, and I'm just very like cautious of what I put into my body, and I feel like that really helps you, because like I mentioned, one of the biggest problems that I had whenever I would eat clean is that I would still be very hungry. And restricting yourself, almost like you just feel unsatisfied. You feel like you need to go back into the kitchen and look for more food. So those are my tips. I hope you try them out. I hope you utilize something. I hope this brings you value. This is, like I mentioned, this is my journey with weight loss. This is what I'm utilizing. This is what's working for me. And obviously every woman is different, every person is different, but I hope that you still get some value out of this. And if you do, let me know. If you like this quick little video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.